Hello, everybody, and welcome. As I like to do every week, we like to take a look at the past week's market activity and then, of course, bounce around the market and look for something to trade. Well, I know I'm probably starting to sound like a broken record, but it's not me, it's the market. As you can see from here, basically, since the beginning of April, you can see the calendar down here, we've been on a rocket ship ride to the top. And of course, because of that, volatility is dropping in the market. Don't know what's going on. The world doesn't seem to be in a great place, but the stock market doesn't seem to care. So we don't worry about how the news affects things. The market's going to do what the market's going to do. We make our trades based on what the market is telling us, not what the news is telling us. So the market's shooting up to the moon. According to the market, everything is great. And this is where we always start, the S&P 500, the SPY ETF. If we look at the NASDAQ, which is QQQ, exactly the same story. And IWM, even though I had a bit of a glitch here along the way, also at all-time highs and still shooting straight to the moon. So, what are we going to trade this week? Well, we're going to go to Shopify. You can see earnings is over, so that's out of the way. And that's what this huge spike in volatility is earnings. You can see right here. There's always a spike in volatility around earnings because volatility means uncertainty. And when it comes to earnings, nobody knows what's going to happen, so it spikes. So if we look at the volatility overall, if you take those out of it, then you can see basically it's pretty much as high as it's been in the last 6 months. So volatility is high at 44, especially when the market's in like 20. So we're going to look to make this trade. It's just seemed to bounce off a bottom. So we're going to hope it stays in this range and put it kind of right in the middle there. We'll do an iron condor with the stock price right in the middle. So we do that by going over to the trade page. You can see 47 days will be 46 tomorrow, which is perfect, right in our wheelhouse. I've already got this trade set up for us. And you can see if I go to the chart as well, I'll pull it up here, you can see. So we're doing, basically the stock is essentially at 120, just for ease of math. So we're going $20 up. We're going $20 down on the put side, putting the stock right in the middle, 140, as you can see, 100. So the stock is right in the middle. It's a $5 wide iron condor. We're buying the put and call $5 away. And as long as we collect at least 165 or more, this is a valid trade. So, assuming everything stays the same tomorrow, and the stock opens up right here at about 120. Again, we're going $20 up and down on the put and call side, buying the put and call $5 away to turn this into a $5 wide iron condor. And as long as we collect at least 165 or more, this is a trade. And this is our trade in Shopify, shop for tomorrow. I am excited to let you know I've completed a book that is now available to everyone that wants to get it called Learn to Trade in 7 Days. This is a book that will take you from absolute ground zero as far as knowing absolutely nothing about options all the way to trading them. Now, I'm so intent on getting this book to you because I really believe it is such a valuable resource for anybody and everybody that I'm going to offer an incredible deal on this, so stick with me on this. But before we get there, I want to show you what the book entails. The book is broken down into 7 days. Day 1 being what is an option. You'll learn everything about options themselves. We'll compare stocks versus options. Then we'll get into basic option strategies like the vertical. And finally, we'll wrap it up with how to trade verticals and then the making and managing of trades, which is to me the key to success long term above all. Now, as I mentioned, if you get into it now, if you go to this link, you can get this book for only $9.99. And I know that may not appeal to a lot of people because a lot of people aren't into books, but I'm so intent on getting you this book because I really believe it is such a valuable resource to anybody and everybody that I'll also throw in any one of my courses right here available on Udemy right now. So for only $9.99, you not only get the book itself, but you get one free course which can be valued for as much as $100 depending on when and where you buy these courses. Again, just go to this link here and it'll take you to this page where, as you can see, you'll get the book and one of my courses for only $9.99. So really can't be beat. So again, just to reiterate, go to this link here. You will get my book, which you can hang on to forever, and I really believe is such a vital resource. I'm throwing in a course to really get you motivated to buy this book. That's how important I really believe this book is. The book and one of my courses for only $9.99 simply by going to this link. Please jump on this opportunity. It is something you really will be happy you did.